Hi, Pisces and Pisces rising friends. Sandra from ForYourChi.com here today to do your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for September 2022. Thanks for being here with me. I'm doing a contest. I'm going to select 3 lucky winners for a free private reading with me. Once I get to 1,300 YouTube subscribers, I'm nearly there now. I think I have 100 and change to go, so it's totally doable in the next short term. How you enter is subscribe to my channel, comment on the video that you're subscribed, and at the time that I make it to 1,300, I will select and gravitate towards 3 people who've commented on these videos and have subscribed. Okay, let's get to your reading. It's Pisces reading is never boring, but you start out September extremely exhausted. Now, why are you exhausted? Well, most of you Pisces are working too hard, but if you're a Pisces who doesn't work, it appears that you're spending too much time indoors. And I'm saying that because, look, connect with nature. I was just thinking, my daughter's a Pisces, I need to tell her she needs to go outside barefoot and ground herself. Because when you spend too much time inside, you are disconnected from the very essence of your being. It is so important for you, especially ruled by Neptune, dreamland, what else? Fantasy world, to get in the real world bare feet outside. The weather is nice here right now. Get out and do it while you can. The bottom of this card says, you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And I'm laughing at the rejuvenated part because of the exhaustion card that we pulled here. All right, your second house, remember, rules possessions and finances. Okay, good news. Good news here for the Pisces and the money. A little extra money is coming in for you. This is usually a surprise, a few $100s, something to help you pay a utility bill or something like that. I get this card a lot when there's an unexpected bonus at work. And one time I pulled this card for a client and she called me and said she had a check in the mail that week from her grandmother for a few $100s. So that was a nice surprise. Now, here's what's interesting. You guys have dietary change. So this card talks about eliminating different substances from your diet if you are having, like, I don't want to say food allergies because it doesn't come across as an allergy to me. It's like a food sensitivity, okay? Food sensitivity. Now go see a doctor if you have food sensitivities or allergies or anything like that. But for those of you Pisces people, okay, so that's for part of you. The rest of you I'm speaking to now. For those of you Pisces and Pisces rising who have been eating too much junk food lately, it is time to get that back under control. This is directly affecting your energy in a negative way, and it's causing you not to be able to manifest like you usually can when you have your food SHIT together. The bottom of this card says improve your diet and your life will also improve. Well, hallelujah for that one. Am I the only tarot reader that says hallelujah in their readings? I don't know. I like it though. Third house, brother and sister. Okay, fertility. They are planting the seeds for what they're going to reap next. It's very important for them to watch what comes out of their mouth because the words that they are saying are rapidly manifesting. It could also be that you have a sibling who is trying to conceive a child. And this card is good news. It does mean conception. However, there's a patient card with this, okay? So try to tell them, you know, don't be so frantic about whatever this is, especially if it's a baby. You're actually pushing a baby farther off if you're frantic about this. The best thing to do is just love your partner and focus on that, and then the baby just comes naturally, okay? The bottom of this card says, what you've asked for is coming to you. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Okay, let's get down to it. What is this in the 4th house, house of your home, where you live? This could also be talking about your father. This is the bummer card. Okay, this could mean some sort of grief. Some of you may be sad about your father, or perhaps your father has fallen ill and you are sad about that, or he's sad about that, or you both are sad about that. Or for some of you, your father or father figure may have passed recently, or this may be an anniversary of his passing. The other meaning of this card is that something about where you live or someone that you live with has bummed you out. But I'm saying, you know, it's probably more leaning towards the father side because you have debt paid off. You pulled debt paid off, which it's a card that I love, don't get me wrong, but with the sadness, this is pointing to some sort of inheritance. Now, it could be that your father is sad because he has lost someone in his life, but yet he inherits some sort of money or property as a result of this person passing. Do you see what I'm saying? So yes, it's sad, but it appears that there's some money coming out of this situation that has caused the sadness. All right, your 5th house, your house of social life. Single Pisces, this is your dating life, friendships, things like that. I wish I had better news, Pisces, the Falling Tower card. Don't party, don't party excessively, okay? You've got to be the sober person in the crowd. And the Pisces is like, oh, what do you mean? Well, if you're not sober, to keep your head on your shoulders and straight, something really effed up could happen, especially when you're out and about socializing at parties. This is the kind of card I pull when you're at a party and the cops get called and people get arrested. You do not drink and drive. I mean, I don't advocate drinking and driving at all, but you know what I'm saying. You've got to keep it together here. You've got to be about your wits about you. If you go out, which I would in a social setting, I'm not talking about the grocery store and necessary trips here, okay? I'm talking about social events. If you can say no, or you can give this person a rain check, I would much rather see that. Do not get in the car with someone who's been drinking and driving. Get a sober ride home. Have a plan. If you're gonna go out, have a plan that you get an Uber or a taxi, okay, or someone that you trust who's sober to drive you home. This could also mean that the shit hits the fan with a friend in your friend group or you and several friends. And if that happens, this is probably a long time coming. You know, they've been irritated, or this person's been it could be a group too. They've been irritating you for some time and you've just had enough. And if that's the case, this group or person or people have irritated you, then I would pick someone else to hang out with, especially in September. But you did pull the healer card, heal. Healing, healed, healer. Energy healing surrounds you and the situation. Okay? So that's good news. Even though the you-know-what may hit the fan with this other person or group of friends. This could also be on social media for some of you, where someone has irritated you on social media and one of you all have blocked each other. Your 6th house, well, this is good news, and you pulled another food card. Okay, this is in work and health now. You have a money card, the most positive money card in this deck, material harvest. You can reap the benefits of what you previously sown. But this is money that comes to you as a result of your job. Now remember, you pulled extra money here in your 2nd house, which may also come from your job. 2 money cards, one in the 2nd house, one in the 6th of work and health. I love it. Okay, I love it. Thank you, universe. The Pisces need to say thank you, universe, because blessings are being bestowed upon you. But these blessings are coming directly as a result of your hard work. So congratulations. You did pull the vegetarian card. That does not mean that you have to be a vegetarian. It just means that you need to work on the diet. Something about your diet is throwing your body off, throwing your energy off, and you want to fix this as soon as possible. Muscle test all the foods if you have to, and all the drinks. Okay, all the supplements, everything, to figure out what you need to eliminate. If you don't already know. Some of you have already been to the allergy testing doctor and you already know. You may want to go to an allergy doctor to figure out what it is if you can't muscle test for it. But most of you can muscle test and it's extremely accurate and it's free. All right, now we're going to look at your tarot cards of who's around you, what signs are around you in your 7th house of relationships. We have a star, which is an Aquarius. We have the Queen of Swords, so that's another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have the Chariot, which to me is a Gemini card. However, some people say it's Cancer. Okay, so if you would like to join me in the extended, we're going to be looking at your relationship house in depth. The link will be contained below. By the way, it's on Patreon. Look for Tier 2. Tier 2 will get you the monthly readings. Relationship house in depth, which is spectacular. It's the best I've ever seen for a Pisces. Your house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income. Your house of travel and school. Your house of career and your mother. Your house of children or best friends. And the future card, which happens 3 months from now. Look for it in December. Many blessings to you, my Pisces and Pisces rising friends.